dive into the game, sometimes it's bigger than football, but Coach Olson, Amy Olson, had a baby girl last night, 10 o'clock. So Coach Olson was at his best today, but I said by Tuesday you're going to be wore out. But if you get a chance to see him, Amy, if you're out there watching, congratulations to you guys. Carly Gray Olson. I'm sure she was born with a golf club in her hands already. But that's a good, offensively, really good football team. And I said it Monday, I thought their running back was maybe one of the best players that we'd seen. Had 1,600 yards last year, minus the big run we gave up in the second quarter. Again, a communication error. We had 10 guys doing the right thing, and they found the 11th. That's things we can fix and we can clean up. But I don't have the totals, but I know we probably gave up about 3 yards total offense in the third quarter. Came out, played fast. Won the middle 8, the end of this first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half. That was critical for us to create some separation. But I'm glad Will McIlvain's a senior and done having to compete. He's a good player. Man, he's got a ton of moxie, and he's a winner. Throws it from every arm angle, every slot that's out there. But I'm excited. 3-0. There's a lot of things that we can continue to work on, and we will work on. We're chasing progress.
Cam Miller's performance stack up among his best performances for NDSU?
Well, from a completion percentage, it's probably his best one. Pretty good day. What was he at the end? I know he only would one in completion, 18 for 19 and 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. It's a good day. It's a good day. And then you compliment him with Cole being 2 for 3. Did a nice job. Both of those guys. And those guys are extremely competitive. All of our quarterbacks are unbelievable, and we got the best quarterback coach in the country, so it doesn't surprise anyone, I think.
Does it matter just eventually getting a handle on Paul?
A little bit. I think we did probably there in the third quarter. You take away that big rush, frustrating, like I said, but that shows you communication is the number one issue that any team or organizations have when they're struggling, and we just got to clean it up. Like I said, we had 10 guys on one page and 1 guy on another, and good offenses find that one guy that's not on the same page.
It seems offensively you had the passing game go. It seemed like everything was working, running the ball. And what do you like overall, just the way the offense?
Well, I think we're forcing people to defend the entire field. We're spreading the ball out. We have some big play capabilities. Eli Green did a really nice job. That play down their sideline early in the game was a big-time throw and catch. Our perimeter run game is effective right now. We're getting the ball in some skilled kids' hands. We're blocking the perimeter, I think, extremely well. And then, again, you saw it early in the first half. We're taking hitches, we're making people miss, and we're turning those 5-7 yard throws into big plays.
How big was that drive before the half? I think you had a 2nd and 17, and then Peyton zips one to Mathis for a first down, and another third down, and then you get a score. How big was that?
Well, we knew they were going to get the ball first in the second half, so you don't want to squander an opportunity. Again, it was kind of back and forth a little bit. We held them to a field goal on the one drive. We got them off the field a couple times, but probably weren't completely comfortable with how we were defending them. And so anytime we can, extend plays, extend series, and keep our defense off, that's been a winning combination for the Bison.
Twice in 3 games that Eli's running with the ball the other way. And we had that field goal block. And
Yep. Well, those guys they gave me a pretty bad time today afterwards, because I think I made the comment on, it's amazing how many guys actually do listen to my press conference. But I made the comment, none of you guys said anything, but I'm sure you heard it, that the best D-line was in white today. And so it was plastered all over the locker room, and they wanted me to address it. So I tore it up and said, just finding ways to motivate.
You coached another 53. Where does this one rank?
Different, apples and oranges a little bit down, but, competitors and great practice players, and then that's where it all starts. I mean, the original, the OG 53, Kyle, I don't know if I've ever seen a guy practice like him, but Eli pushes the envelope. I mean, he is after people in practice all the time, and probably at times you got to kind of rein him back in a little bit.
Rossi was a garbage pail guy, get his first career touchdown. Describe what he means to your team.
Awesome, long snapper, plays tight end, plays fullback. Represents, I think, kind of he's like a ram in a smaller version. He just does whatever it takes to help our team win. And came here as a linebacker, long snapper, made the conversion to fullback, has dealt with injuries, and it's been awesome to have him here. He's a tremendous leader too.
Do you like where you are after 3 games, after the non-conference season? You always want to use it to prepare for the Valley season. You get a
I'm 3-0. I'm excited about that, and there's things we can fix. There's things we can improve on. Like I said, we're chasing progress. There is no such thing as a perfect game, but we can chase progress every week, and I'm sure there's things that we did good today. I think we can continue to tackle better. We gave up 17 points when it was meaningful. I'm excited about that. I thought our kids really did a good job, and it was a good experience for our young guys. We just got to continue to develop, and we're a developmental program, so we'll do that this next week. I'm looking forward to Bison Week this week. Opportunity for everyone on the football team to get better.
questions we had were, could Cole play safety? Who's going to be the receiver that pops? The linebackers? Are all those questions now off your table?
I think we're going to continue to push the envelope. There's always questions and always concerns, but I'm excited to be 3-0, and I'm excited. This is a fun group of kids right now in that locker room. They enjoy one another. They get along really well, and I think they have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder because, here's the comment that I last night. Someone said, nobody really knows anyone on your team. Everyone was wondering who was going to be playing. You know what? We're not bad for a bunch of no names then. And we'll be fine. We'll work in the dark and we'll keep getting better. That's what's exciting. This group, they know the secret's in the dirt.
Anything health-wise coming up, Or
I think, I think Kubitz had a high ankle sprain. So I told him to put 2 boots on, see if we could confuse you guys a little bit. But otherwise, Cam's fine. We just said, after he took that hit, we're good. I think we had scored 42 at the point. We just got in the end zone. Let's give Cole some snaps. But I think we're healthy.
It's about as healthy as you could remember through 3 games there?
Last year was a nightmare injury-wise, so we're good right now. I'm excited. And we're going into Bison Week so we can control some reps and really emphasize our 2s and 3s getting a lot better.
Marika had a nice, early in the game, had a little fake reverse, went for 22, 23 yards. That's what you kind of want to see out of him, obviously.
He's explosive. He's got great speed. He's worked really hard on his ball security. I think you ask him, this was a big change playing at NDSU coming in high school, where he was the best player on the football field. But he's dynamic, and we need to continue to find ways to get the ball in his hands.
Eli Mostaert, this is you now tied your brother for touchdowns. Describe that, and just now you've tied up Will with touchdowns in your career now.
Yeah, now he got nothing on me, so that's all that matters. Nothing.
That play, though, just describing how big a play that was to flip momentum there.
I thought it was really crucial to, I don't know, we scored, was it 14 or was it 7? But the touchdown in general, it helped the defense the whole first half, and we played a really strong game in general. So I think that helped us spark a little bit of energy in the first half, so it was nice.
Are you lobbying Roll for an offensive role now? Tyler Roll for an offensive role?
In the first game when I caught the kick, I could play some tight end, I think. Nope, that's all I'm saying.
How would you just describe Cam Miller's play today?
Outstanding. We went into this week knowing we could attack their secondary. Every day at practice, we went through all our big shot plays, left almost half of them out, executed on all of them, and yeah, it was amazing to see us execute at that level.
You remember a game where you had 1 incompletion ever, high school, Pee Wee, anything like that?
I don't think so, no.
What was working so well today? What did you see so well that you were on point?
Usually Coach Roll and I meet every Friday afternoon before we start meetings, and he had said if this team comes out and the coverages that we think they're going to with our formations, we're going to have a lot of fun. And he was right. They came out, and first, I think it was the second play of the game, was it? They came out in man coverage, and we knew that we liked that matchup a lot.
Are you guys offensively where you want to be after 3 games? I know we heard a lot in the offseason about opening things up some more and doing some different things. Did you get done what you wanted to get done through the non-conference season?
I thought we did some really good things, and then I thought we had some drives that didn't look like Bison football in the first 3 games. I think we can clean up some of the penalties and execute a little bit better on offense, especially on 3rd down and in the red zone. We need to be better in situational football, but I thought overall we got a lot better in the first 3 games.
got kind of locked in the zone. It just seems like most of your passing works, like right on the money or like good position. Did you feel that as the game was going on?
I guess. I think you just kind of get in a rhythm and you don't think at all. You just play. And Coach Roll and all the coaches always tell us to, play fast because we have a great game plan. You need to trust it and just play fast. If you play fast, we're gonna be fine.
Have you been there before where you're not thinking, you're just doing? Is that?
I think most of the time I feel that, but there are some cases where I don't see the exact coverage that I thought I saw and then make a mistake. I felt the same way in the first half against South Dakota State. There's been multiple games where you just kind of feel comfortable, and I think the more chemistry that we have with these wide receivers and tight ends, I think just the more practices and the more post-practice work that we're doing is really starting to pay off.
Eli Mostaert, what made Powell so hard to get a handle on?
The dude just didn't stop his legs. He had a really strong lower body, and yeah, we struggled to tackle this game, and we got to work on that for Missouri Valley because Missouri Valley football is just, the toughest conference in the nation. So we need to get better in general at that.
Is there something about those smaller guys that, are they hard to see sometimes?
Yeah, they are hard to see. They're super fast, and he was pretty physical for a smaller guy, and he was a really good runner today. So.
Eli Green, I know we talked a couple weeks ago about your involvement in the offense. How about today of just having the full over the middle on the sideline of being able to go and can't find you and make plays?
Yeah, for sure. Kind of how I answered the previous question. We knew that we were going to be able to attack these DBs with pretty much our whole playbook. So to be able to go out and get these coverages and to execute, I think the play calling today was fantastic. So if we get man coverage, we have extreme amount of talent in the room at all our depth that we play, and the ones that don't, the same thing. I think everyone could have went out and executed the plays that were made today.
Cam, the passing game obviously really efficient today, but also the run game was extraordinary against a very good run defense. So what does that say about your offensive line?
I think they're getting better each and every week. Talking to them after the Eastern Washington game, I think them and I knew that wasn't our best performance up front, and they've continued to get better week in and week out, and I expect the same once we start conference play from them.
Eli, Coach Entz said on Monday that number 8 was the best defensive player on the field. You addressed that, or how much did you take that to heart this week?
I noticed. He thought I didn't, but yeah, I noticed, and it was nice to hopefully prove him wrong. So, yeah, no, it was fun to be out there today and score that touchdown and get all the plays done. So.
I asked Cam the question about the offense. Where do you guys think you are defensively? After there were some questions last year with what was some of the running game stuff. Where do you think you are after 3 games?
I thought we've played pretty well the first 3 games, keeping teams to not many points. But yeah, we need to get our tackling better, like always. The first 3 games have been kind of a struggle for us in some aspects of the tackling, but we're flying around. We're having fun out there in the first 3 games, and I guess with the new DC and everything, we're just still getting a little acclimated to all the new calls. But once we get to Missouri Valley play, I think we're gonna ratchet it up a little bit, and we're gonna dial in. So.
Coach said he had somebody question him yesterday about we really don't know much about this team, and he almost kind of implied that you guys are flying under the radar a little bit, if that's the right phrase. Do you guys feel that, or do you that you kind of the quietest number 2 team in the country, maybe?
I wouldn't say we're flying under the radar. We are NDSU, and we're the Bison for a reason, and we're a program of a good pass. So, but yeah, we don't need all the attention. We don't need all the spotlight. We're gonna fly under the radar, like you said, and we're gonna execute, and we're gonna get everything done. We're gonna dominate.